Dr. Dan Matjila is facing a third day at the Public Investment Corporation Commission of Inquiry in Pretoria. Yesterday, the former chief executive officer claimed he was under political pressure to fund certain business deals during his tenure at the PIC. Matjila spent this morning talking about James Nogu, a PIC whistleblower whose emails came to light in 2017. Matjila says Nogu alleged that he'd funded his girlfriend's businesses using state funds. This resulted in a forensic investigation by the PIC's internal auditors.
Normal functions of a board, non-execs, but in addition they serve.
I can also only ascribe this unwillingness of internal audit to deal with the MST transaction as an attempt to prolong the James Nogu allegation instead of assisting me to dispel them and clear my name as soon as possible. Both the CFO and I were deeply shocked by this development, as we had not been given an opportunity to state our case. Until then, we believe we had provided a comprehensive response to this allegation in response to the letter of the 6th September 2017. We requested to be heard. Dr. Mkwanazi told us that it was not necessary as the board had taken a decision. It had assumed the roles of a judge and jury. We implored the board to give us a chance to be heard, if only simply on the basis of fundamental fairness. The chairman eventually relented and ruled that we could present our response to the allegations. However, it was very clear that Dr. Mkwanazi and Ms. Zulu were vehemently against us being permitted to state our cases. They were very hostile indeed. I gave a detailed account of a sequence of events leading to the James Nogu emails. After my presentation, with full support of the CFO, Ms. Tanta Swafubu, one of the non-executive directors, told the board that she could no longer accept the earlier board decision now that she had a better understanding of the matter. Her stand was agreed upon by the majority of directors who expressed the same reservations. Once again, the CFO and I were asked to recuse ourselves to allow the board to deliberate on this new turn of events. After another 3 hours elapsed, the internal audit was invited to the meeting again. A few minutes later, the CFO and I were called in. Dr. Manning was again asked to communicate the board's decision. The decision was that the board had accepted our explanation and that internal audit would only perform an assurance to the board as to the completeness and accuracy of our responses and will report back on the 29th of September 2017. This attack on me that was fortunately averted was pre-arranged. Dr. Truman Goba, one of the PIC's non-executive directors, confided to me that some unnamed person had called him ahead of the meeting of the 15th of September with strict instruction to him that, I quote, "Come hell or high water, the outcome of the meeting had to be the suspension of the CEO."
Let's get more on that PIC inquiry. I'm joined by our economics reporter, Notando Magudulelela in Pretoria. A very good afternoon to you, Notando. What's happening there?
Well, we have Matjila here at the commission today. He talks about his encounter with the whistleblower of James Nogu, who sent out emails alleging that the former PIC CEO, Dan Matjila, had given his alleged girlfriend money to sponsor her company.
Notando, it's not the first day that Dr. Matjila is on the stand. Earlier on, he spoke about how he was subject to pressure from politically connected individuals, from politicians themselves, and high-flying business people in order to try and make sure that the PIC funds their businesses. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So you're going to do more things? Yeah, they're changing the lineup. Oh, so you're going to have to be on the
Nothando, if you can still hear me, talk to us about Dr. Matjila speaking about interference and pressure from certain parties to try and get funding for their businesses, be it politicians, politically connected business people, or the like.
Well, he spoke about political influences that are within the PIC, that he was pressured into signing off deals pertaining to ministers to venture in their businesses or their friends' businesses. That's how he felt the pressure politically. Although he said yesterday that he was not politically appointed to be the CEO, he claims that he is a victim of political pressure.
And what else are we expecting at that PIC inquiry going forward?
Well, we are expecting to hear more about the SAA deals and the ESCOM deals that he apparently signed off during his tenure as the CEO of the PIC.
Nothando Magudulela in Pretoria giving us an update on that PIC inquiry.